So the chapter starts off with our boy Hajime Kageyama with a dead man in his arms. And turns out the old man wasn't dead, he was just sleeping. And this is the 4th time Hajime's done this. Bo's got a bad habit of acting before thinking. And his boy ends up telling him that he came out the womb that way. It got to a point where people just called him Hasty Hajime. His boy is cussing him out, saying maybe that's why Momose don't mess with him, and that he approached her without even thinking about how she felt. He denies that completely, as when they used to walk home, he used to talk to her all the time, only to get aired, of course. It then cuts to Akira pointing at a magazine while looking at Hajime. Of course, my guy Hajime is confused, so she shouts, "Here, read this part," and Hajime confuses her enthusiasm for anger, and as she gets close, his face turns red. In Akira's mind, she's failed everything, as today's plan consisted of making him call her by her first name and make his heart skip her beat, both of which she believes she's failed in. As she gets more frustrated with herself, she starts spamming while pointing at letters, but Hajime has no clue what's going on until he starts thinking that she wants to expand the scope of the conversation, and he says some dumb shit and is met with complete silence. And we get hit with a little flashback to when Hajime first started talking to Akira and informs her that he's glad that they're going to the same school again, only for him to realize they never went to the same school, making Hajime look like some donut. And just as Hajime's about to explode on her, a little cute boy comes out of nowhere, but Hajime remembers his boy telling him that it's dangerous near baby boys and grabs Momose's hand and they get to dashing. We then get Momose's perspective of the flashback and her being isolated her whole school life, only for Hajime to talk to her the whole way home. Then it cuts to Momose being in tune with the speed force as she dashes out of there. They're both hopelessly out of sync, and yet the story continues one step at a time. If it's your first time here, this is chapter 3 of a new manga called Akira Failing in Love. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe!